We're usually all about the straight line speed and the rush of adrenaline as these powerful machines pass down the track. But today, we're switching gears and we're going to take a little detour from the straight and narrow and we're going to enter into the art of drifting. I'm your host, Michael Lifestyle Gillies. It's a driving style that requires skill, precision, and style. And we're happy to introduce Red Pepper, which is spearheaded by Tio and Lyons. What going, great man?
Where you going, Lifestyle?
How you doing? Alright?
There, man. There, man.
What are you overdue, though?
Brother, this more than overdue. This
Right.
is long overdue.
Long overdue. More than
overdue, but
Alright, so
nothing before the time.
beautiful. So tonight, we kind of want to get a bit deeper into your backstory. Alright? This is not an average car that we're looking at here. Right?
Far from average.
This is a Toyota Altezza.
Correct.
But it has a bit of twist.
More than a twist.
Typically these cars come with like a Trace GE platform, correct?
Yeah, Trace G, 4-cylinder. Yeah.
And where you having it now?
Well, double the cylinders, as 4 wasn't enough.
Double cylinder?
Yes, so we have a V8 inside.
Why you choose a V8 though? I mean, for the most part, every time we say a Altezza, most persons would have normally swap like a 2JZ inside of them or any other engine choice. I've never seen a V8 inside of this chassis. So why you choose that?
Well, choose this to be different first and foremost.
Yeah.
And because I like for use things with people the familiar with.
Alright.
Mark you. It's more expensive because you don't have a lot of support. You can't call this man or call that man and ask them things. You understand me?
Yeah.
But I wanted to be different, so I went ahead and I did what I did.
So, yes, I noticed a while ago you said it's more expensive. Because we kind of want to tackle a few things and we're going to take it step by step.
No problem,
Right.
go ahead.
You said it's expensive. It's more expensive than like a 2JZ or a 1JZ swap.
Alright, let me break it down for you, right? Essentially, a JZ would be more expensive to buy out the box. You understand? Because like normally, like people sell all JZ for 800,000, 900,000, whatever they want to quote it at.
Yeah.
You understand what I say?
Yeah.
Well, when you go this route, you will get the motor cheaper. Because maybe you'll get this motor probably like 500,000. Let's just say. You understand?
You get one of these motors for like 500,000.
You probably can get one complete for like 500. You understand? But that's not where it gets technical. Where it gets technical is simple. Maintenance. We're talking about maintenance. Simply, it instead of let's say a 6-cylinder would use, just for argument's sake, 6-quart oil. This is going to take 8 quarts. As it relates to plugs, 6 versus 8. Everything I have to buy in 8 instead of 6s. If I build in the motor, 8 piston, 8 rods. You understand? 8 coil pack, 8 plug, 8 everything.
So you said the basic maintenance is far more expensive than that of a 6-cylinder engine.
Yeah, I would say that.
Alright, so you could talk about the modification outside of the servicing parts. So if in terms of like rods and pistons and because you modify this, right?
Yeah,
You have a little dialogue I said to me say
Yeah.
you have some works in that engine.
some works in there.
How much more expensive that would be compared to like a JZ or any other engine then per se?
Alright, let's say I don't know JZ prices. I don't want to quote it wrong. I don't want a JZ man out there on the internet to cut my throat off. But as I'm saying, I would say, let's say a set of rods for a JZ is, let's say $600. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to quote it at the same price, I'm going to have to pay $800.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And then, separate and apart from that, the rods are going to be different. A lot of people are not doing this bill. So therefore, I am going to have to pay more money for the parts. Mm-hmm. You understand me? Like, when you come on to performance parts for this motor, it gets expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Real expensive.
Alright. So I want to backtrack a bit. Because we want to backtrack a bit because I don't want to go too fast in the story so that the viewers them can kind of get to understand exactly where you're coming from. Alright? the car originally came with a trace as I earlier stated. What happened to the trace and why didn't you continue to build up on that platform?
Well, honestly, I had no intention of using the trace. Since we're going into the backstory of the car, I might as well tell you how the whole inception of it came about. Alright. I was living here in Jamaica, moved overseas, living overseas for a couple of years now.
Right.
Came back to Jamaica and I joined this old classic car club, right? It's a rear wheel drive group. Big up rear wheel drive squad.
Oh, rear wheel drive squad.
Rear wheel drive squad, okay? Big up Toyota rear wheel drive squad. Them are, you know where you go? Yeah. So, as me I say now, I told you earlier I have a DX Corolla, 4AG. Understand me? So that's how I got into that. So they was keeping a meet. So I came down for the meet. And when I came down for the meet and I saw various cars, the bug bite me. And when the bug bite me, I said my uncle was there with me, Ray. And I said to Uncle Ray, I'm gonna make a drive a machine, you know. Yeah man. We're gonna do something totally different.
Right.
Just like that, I left and I go back a foreign. And the first time I was introduced to this engine, it was by a friend of mine called Bud Indian. Indian from Florida. Indian, I think large. You Billy Corolla, you Billy DX daddy. Yeah,
okay.
I have to give you props.
Okay.
Technically, Indian was the one that prepared the first engine that I put in this car, which was the V8. So him get a car over there, him pull out the engine, pull out the transmission, all the parts that I needed. We created it up and we put the wheels, everything on a crate, and we send the crate to Jamaica. And the first iteration of the car began. I drove this car one time with the trace, and that was coming from the airport. Understand? As soon as I get home, I rip the engine out of it. Me and a friend of mine called Shemar or Fat Max. You know. You understand?
Right.
Good friend of mine. Me and him alone take care of that. And Uncle Ray come along and help you out. And everybody will pass the yard. This car basically built on the drive road. This car never go on shop yet. They say a big mechanic look on it and do what them do to it. Everything is done in-house. When me have to do, it cost me more because I had to go ahead and buy the stuff that I needed. This car is a dual caliper setup. I never go on a machine shop and beg a man well up some things and things. I buy the kit seat. I buy everything I can buy. I buy it cost me if you send them in. I just buy and bolt it on.
The right way.
Exactly. You understand? Exactly.
You wanted everything to be functional.
Everything functional. Really and truly, this car is a street car / drift car. This car is supposed to be something where you and your wife can go out on a Sunday evening. And I have to put this in ice because how this works now is, you know, when you have a missus, you understand, and you go do things, you have to know how to introduce it.
Alright.
So, in introducing this car, I told her that I'm going to get a car in Jamaica so that when we go down there, we'll be able to move around.
Right.
And I know sure exactly what I wanted to do with this car.
Right.
Understand me? Alicia, enough respect. You know, she know it go. You know? Anyway, the car morphed into what exactly I wanted it to be. You know? And over the years, you can see where she said, hey, she's been my #1 supporter as it comes on to it.
So you're saying your girlfriend,
yes,
has been extremely supportive of all this? Should have given no problem, should have given a target, should have tell her to sell the car.
Hold on. She never ever looked for me and said me to try to sell the car before. Me tell you something. You see as a man, you see when if you not stand for something, you fall for anything. And you see once a woman understand your passion to a thing, she are gonna either fall in line or she are gonna love you, brother.
You hear that?
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me not gonna tell you say yo, we not talking about it. Me not gonna tell you no, but at no given time she never look for me and say to me say yo, me feel love this.
Yeah. She never tell you that. Yeah.
No, never.
She never tell you say boy, we feel like this might happen or sell the car.
No, she never at no given time never look for me and say yo, sell the car. Garbage. No. You live a foreign and you have this thing down there where you don't do nothing for you. But there's one thing a young lady did tell me when I'm in college. And the young lady said to me, say, let me tell you something. See anything in your life, but don't make money for you or don't make you happy, you need to get rid of it. This,
say if it don't make your money,
or you know, it make you happy,
get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Alright, and a long time I learned that. Right. You understand? So I know why me have this.
Right.
You understand?
It make you happy.
It make me happy.
Right.
And not to mention.
You take your money and make you happy.
Exactly. And not to mention, separate and apart from that, it have a whole kind of touchy thing to it. Because as me say, this car was basically built as a memorial for my father. My father passed off 15 years ago. And I know say him always would want a bad car. Him always have fast car back in the day. Back in the day, him did have a Starlet, rear wheel drive Starlet, Silica backend, 4AG, bad man machine in time there. You understand? I remember as a child just him carry me night and I kiss the two wire and press the hand. Those are my most fondest memories.
Hear you speaking about your father, but can hear how detailed and descriptive your description is pertaining to the situation, which I lead me for ask you like, how close were you and your father? How close was the relationship?
Well, make we say, me aspire to be like you.
Sure.
It's like, me tell you.
Yeah.
It no matter what nobody else say, as long as him please, it would alright.
Yeah.
Was a hard man to please. Because if you get 99, they want to ask you where next percent.
Yeah.
You understand me? But me understand where it all come from. Why? You know? So, I guess that and that. And then, my uncle now, which is Ray, him step in and him basically grow me.
Oh,
you know?
So basically, your uncle took on the mantle
Yeah,
of what your father did.
exactly. So, basically, him was a father figure to me.
Ah.
I have other father figure, which was my grandfather, which is my uncle father. You understand? Which is my father. You understand? Them one they are the generation before we. As me I say, this I didn't see it with my own eyes. But from stories, past stories, he was a very good mechanic. You could say he was a great mechanic.
So it's safe to say the mechanical background has been
In the bloodline.
So
Yeah.
it passed down
Past
from generation now into you.
Yes, even this very car,
Yeah.
my grandfather, which is 80 years old, I can show you footage of him assembling a gearbox for this same car. So,
At 80 years old?
at 80,
Your grandfather worked on the car at 80 years old?
I'm going to send you the footage. I kid you not. So, the car itself have so much value to me sentimentally that it almost, because as I said before, like I heard that back in the day, them used to fly him from Mandeville to Kingston to come and work and the bus is here. The AMC or whatever the bus them name, I don't know. This is the stories told to me by uncles, aunties and all of them.
So your grandfather was extremely gifted at what he did.
Exactly. When him can come and look on the car and he walk around the car and he say, it's not right, you know, that there's something right about that. You come here, let me take a look on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you now. They nickname him as German. They know say German people very meticulous. So you get that name there, you know? Yeah. So go. Yeah man.
So watch this now. Considering you come from a mechanical bloodline, where you go school go study?
I want to tell you, say, listen, the whole of that I want next thing to, you know. I actually study actually have a degree in shipping and logistics and supply chain management. You understand what I say? Which in, basically I that me do for a living. You understand what I say?
Right.
I place people different places. Because I have a temp agency. Me and my partner, we have a temp agency. You understand? So, you know, further on, if anybody need any jobs or anything, they can link up. You know? We can make it happen. You understand me? So, it's still logistics. But, you see, sometimes your future kind of predetermined. Because I had a auntie who kind of control a part of my life where if me did follow she, me that turn liar. You understand? Them plan out the thing for you, but, you know, me I did the first everything, so everybody did kind of...
The expectations
Yeah,
you for
you understand me?
do this.
Yeah, but, you know, it turn out different, but me not happy about it.
Right. Alright, so we kind of want to walk back a bit now into the car.
Alright?
Right? We notice that You said to me, so the car has a lot of sentimental value to you, right? And you said you, your grandfather, and your uncle pretty much put this car together.
Yeah. We have any other outside help would have been the electrician. He was wired by Wack. Wack Racing wired the car. And he helped to assemble the turbo setup on the car.
Alright, so I'm going to ask you that now. Alright? How difficult is it for put on a turbo kit on this car? Like what did you have to do? Is it a case where you had a simple bolt up? Or you never require much fabrication?
No.
I mean, a V8 is a very big engine.
No, yes, it's a very
little. The one you see them very big, I mean, assume say you never necessarily have a lot of room to work within the car. So how you work?
Alright. Here what happened now, right?
Alright.
There are turbo kits available for this motor, you know, but not in this chassis because it was never made to be in this chassis. You understand? So we had to fabricate a turbo exhaust manifold. So how would I explain it now? It was simple, but it was technical.
Alright.
You understand me? Because this car still retains everything as a natural car. It has AC, power steering, everything.
So you never sacrificed no?
Nothing. No creature comforts were sacrificed. None whatsoever.
Alright. As it relates to the management of the car, where you used for run the entire setup of the car, like?
Alright. This car, engine wise, is powered by a fuel tech. You understand? Fuel F50. It's the 5.
Fuel tech 550.
It's the 5.
So why you choose? You have AEM could choose from, you have Motec, you have
same thing as to why I choose the motor. Difference. You understand? And then after doing research, you find out that fuel tech is one of the managements that's dominating right now.
Right.
You understand? In motorsport. So
right.
If I want to have a car that's dominating, might as well have it on that management.
Right.
You understand me? I think what you're trying to say basically is the rest of the car, how I got it to work alongside like body parts, because you've driven in the car and you realize it has everything in there.
Yeah, everything works.
Everything works.
Don't do the sacrifice in the car. The car is extremely compatible. Extremely compatible.
So what happened is we had to use the stock computer to run the rest of the car. So the rest of the because it's run by a CAN bus system.
Okay.
So we have the fuel tech running the motor and the stock computer running everything else.
Okay,
understand it?
Okay.
So basically they're communicating, they're talking.
Okay.
You know, so that's how we got it done.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have gotten the emulator, but why go that route when you have somebody can put it together?
So like, who tuned the car for you?
Alright, tuning now. Tuning. That's going to bring me in a totally different story. You really want to go there, so?
Yeah.
Alright, yes. Here we're going with the tuning.
Is that local tuner?
No.
It's not a local tuner?
No. If we're going at the tuning, if we're going at the motor.
We need for going at the motor.
So you want to go at the motor?
Alright.
Had a bad experience here because I tried to have somebody put together a motor for me. It didn't work out. Because at the time, I didn't want to tackle it because I wasn't here. And if I'm not here, my grandfather or my uncle is not going to tackle it. You understand? I am the man that I am the middle of the age. You understand me? So basically, me are the little one where they must show things. You understand?
Yeah.
So when me didn't know me want, me say, boy, grandpa, how we do this? He might go come, he not going necessarily turn the spanner, but he might go tell us if he turn it like that, he might tell us how much he talk it. You understand what I say? Him is like an overseer, will tell you what to do. And then me and my uncle do the work. You understand me?
Right.
So, he wasn't around at the time. You understand? So, I say, I just give somebody. Never try outsource once. The outsourcing never work. And I say, alright, since as I can't do it, and we now got the time to do it, go back overseas. After I got that disappointment with the motor, went back overseas.
So you say you make somebody build it?
Yeah, I make somebody build it. I won't call any names, you know. I'm not going to step on anybody's toe. But they should know that I am very disappointed in them. Alright, fair enough. I went back overseas and I got with the same person that tuned my Corolla. And he builds motors and everything. He has his own shop. I have to big up Mad Mike. Mad Mike from out of Tennessee. If I put him Instagram or whatever you need to put it here. Him and the man will build the motor. You understand what I'm saying? How much boost are we going for on the dyno? So, this motor in the car now. It have some parts inside. You understand? It have some parts.
Too
Yeah, we can't really give out the stuff. Yeah, it have some parts.
too tough.
Yeah, we can't too. You know, it have some parts. And the parts were assembled by him. And the car was remotely tuned by him because I decided I'm not going to make anybody try and, you know?
Yeah.
Because him done build the motor and from him tune it, him have to warranty it. And him is overseas. If anything happen to the car like that, him have to fly down and get it taken care of. You understand what I say? Because that's what you pay for.
Right.
You get me? So that's the only thing that was really outsourced, to be honest with you. The building of the motor. And let's just tell you, the motor is built to take a lot.
How much power you really want? Alright, how much power is the car on?
Alright, currently the car is on 345 and 360 pound-foot of torque.
How much boost you run?
The car is currently on 5 pounds.
No way.
Yeah, I'm going to look on the boost gauge in it.
No.
No, the car is on 5 pounds. No, honestly, the car is on 5 pounds. People not going to believe me, but the car is only on 5 pounds.
Come on!
And it has a little baby turbo on it, because we don't put the big boy on it yet.
5 pound of boost.
5 psi.
That's all the car is on.
That's all the car is.
And how much you carry me?
345 and 360 pounds for that torque. So trading on 45 HP and trading on 60 pounds for the top.
You practically not run no boost.
No, there's no boost. That's like no vacuum. That's like vacuum, basically. Yeah.
How much power you really want?
You mean like how much power I go put it on Monday? Or how much power I want to put it on overall?
How much, why your end goal? Like, how much you think is the
end goal? Really? I want it to make 1,000.
I want 1,000 as far?
Yeah, I want it to make 1,000. 1,000 is the end goal. 1,000 is the end goal.
Why you want so much power? Why you want that 1,000? Why you want that? To me, being in the car kind of already unbearable. What 1,000? The car unbearable as it is. I want 1,000.
Because in truth and all honesty, have you ever heard about 1,000 horsepower Altezza in Jamaica?
No.
So why not have it?
Same like how we never hear about a 1UZ before you want sell it.
Like people
different.
Alright, you have persons that did it before me, you know. But not in this chassis. Because you have like, I have a friend of mine, Solo. He have it in a DX. And I have a next friend of mine, he come from down west, he have it in a Peanut Corolla. And me have to big him up because but they have some cooling issue with the car. And him tell me what to do to get it sorted out. So my general, big up yourself. You know, me talk all the while, but I can't remember your name. I want him have a V8 turbo too.
Okay.
You understand?
Alright.
So enough things me and him discuss about certain things because, you know, to be honest, we're not throwing a shot still, but you know, the Jay-Z guys them enough, so we kinda
them gang me say.
Don't think good to go on, but the truth, the Jay-Z guys them enough, so my little company when me have to hug them up. You understand? Yo, too close. They're close. You see me? Yeah, what? So that, you know? Yeah, right. That.
Alright. How you wouldn't know this, right? Because you're in the field. Alright, versus a 1JZ or a 2JZ and the 1UZ in terms of weight distribution and the handling of the car, how much of a difference is it?
Right.
Does the car feel like nose heavy? Does the car handle out of control? Does the car feel a bit more stable? How is the entire dynamics of the car?
Yeah. Alright. So I'm going to answer you, know.
Considering say you're drifting, because I assume that the weight needs to be more to the rear?
No.
Or maybe 50-50?
50.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to answer the question, but I'm going to let you answer it indirectly. You're driving the car, you see the car move. The car look nose heavy to you?
No.
The car seem nose heavy to you?
No.
Because it's not.
Right.
You understand? Now I'm going to tell you what happened now. Where a lot of people get the misconception. It depends on which UZ you're having. A lot of people might see it and see how it behaves, so them think it's a 2UZ, which is a 4.7. This is actually a 4 liter. It's just a 4.0. So even though it's a V8, it's a small V8. But it's a small, quick revving V8.
Right.
You understand me? So it's not a LS. It's not a LS none at all. You understand me?
Right.
So enough people see it and say, yo, the LS. No. I kept it all Toyota. You understand me? So we kept everything in the family. But to answer your question directly, as it relates to a a vehicle being nose heavy, what normally makes a vehicle nose heavy? The weight up front, right?
Yeah, the excessive weight on the front.
Alright, this motor is lighter than a 2JZ turbo.
Yeah?
It's lighter. Physically lighter.
The engine,
All aluminum.
aluminum.
JZ have fast iron block. So it's
It's
lighter.
an aluminum engine.
Yeah, it's all aluminum. Yeah, so to answer your question in short, I don't have that issue. And then as it relates to the weight distribution, remember a 4-cylinder came out of it. And a 4-cylinder, a V8 is basically a 4-cylinder. You understand me? In terms of
Yeah, cylinder per bank.
exactly how short it is. So therefore, my engine is basically sitting exactly where the other engine was. You understand me? So I don't have any hang.
Also, basically, you didn't have to. The engine never moved too forward from the firewall, or it never come
No, what
closer to the firewall. So it never go too far, or never.
No, what happened with this, depends on the kit that you actually get to put the motor in the car. Some kits shift the motor forward, some kits shift the motor backwards. You understand what I'm saying?
Also, you're saying you have different kits for that software?
Yeah, you have different kits for this swap in different chassis.
Okay.
So you just have to know what brand of the mounts you're going to use. Depending, so that's going to determine what gearbox you use in the car too. So some people might want to use a ZF BMW box, or they want to use whatever they want to use.
How good is the ZF transmission? Them?
I don't have any personal experience with it. I've driven a ZF once in a friend of mine's car, drop tops. Yeah, but drive theme car with a ZF in it.
Yeah, I hear the ZF transmission.
The ZF transmissions are very good.
Yeah, I hear them good.
But me not have a personal experience. Me only drive it like 2 times. So me can't tell you say, me hear say it hold a lot of power. And people put them behind JZs, put them behind UZs, put them behind even LS. Yeah. But I can't tell you because I don't have experience.
Because in the drifting world, I think there are a few transmissions where I typically hear persons tend for me to use it. You have the W58, but I know those are weak.
Yeah.
Them are pretty much glass after a certain amount of horsepower. I know you have the R154 where persons can tend to use. You have the CDO9 that come from the 350Z. And as I said before, you have the ZF transmission, them way come from the BMW.
Then you have another bad boy transmission. It's just expensive.
Which one? The
T56.
T56 Magnum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That are the bad boy.
Me know a person.
Expensive.
Yeah, me hear about those as well. Very expensive.
Yeah.
So which one of those you have?
Why you putting for the spot, someone? Why you putting for the spot, someone? So no star. I can't keep no nice ass.
No, man, them people don't want to know, man.
No, I have a R154 that I care about one.
A bad boy, you run.
You have a R154.
But you run a bad boy transmission.
I have a R154 that I care.
Where you get R154? You import that or?
Actually, I bought it locally.
Where you get that from?
I bought it from a friend of mine. The deal was, but I got it. Let's just say that.
R154 really?
Yeah, the man don't want party.
The man no part of them then, no?
Yeah, yeah.
I had a Mark II
Mm-hmm.
with a JZ inside it, a Torah V.
Yeah.
Right?
A bad man, I show you.
Yeah, man, but you know, man.
You know, you don't like slide.
Yeah.
I understand this.
But tell you, me more trust the straight line aspect of things. You see, the drifting will lead that to the professional. That's why you're there.
What?
Yeah, sir. But I had the W58 transmission in it, so I was looking to cross over with the
R154. Yeah, man.
You know, but
Yeah. That's time I tell you, sir. You know, I kind of finagle my way around it. But rate it. So let it, it's not how you get it. It's that you get it. You understand? Yeah. So that's how it works.
all right. So in terms of the rearing for the car, though, because I hear you say you want 1,000 horsepower, and clearly you can't run that on the stock Altezza back end. I'm gonna think you wanna leave the back end on the stock.
No, but here we go. I'm not gonna get that sauce there.
Yeah, I tell all the sauce.
No, I tell you straight because if I follow you, all the salt is gone. You understand me? I'm not a salt ticket for myself. You understand me? I need sauce. So, I could just left that alone.
Alright,
You know?
you know for answer. So I'm gonna ask you a different question.
Why?
You think a Ford 9-inch rearing would have been suitable for a 1,000 horsepower application?
A 4.9 inch.
Would that be suitable?
Yes, it's possible. Or 7, that's what you need.
Yeah, that's what they need.
That's what you need.
You think you don't want one?
If I think I want one, I would not have one.
You have one?
That's yeah. You're not going to hear that, my boss. You understand? You're not going to hear that. Yo, what's up? You're not hear that.
Me hear you say you have the dual rear caliper setup.
Yeah.
You say you bought that Where you buy that island? Where you buy that island?
I try to remember. I think a Drift H2 me get that from, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it come with you can buy the hanger where you want. I go chase there. Because I don't like a cheap thing there. My cheap thing will pop off in your hand.
Yeah.
And I don't want when I go so, it pop off in my hand.
Yeah.
Because I pop one already.
Right.
You understand me? So
No, it's pop one already.
You pop one already, man. So I say I not buy the cheap one them. So I go chase the hanger and wheel with the rear caliper with the setup on the back.
Why you go wide body? I think before your car, I think there was only one other Altezza I saw with a wide body. I think it was a greenish,
Actually,
bluish.
Yeah, no man, two. There was a very first one, a kind of greenish one like what you talking.
Yeah, I think it was a Jay-Z.
Yeah, well, it was a Jay-Z motor in that car.
Yeah,
you understand?
I'm not sure what happened.
And I don't know either.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened.
But the thing there, and the other one was a blue one from one level too.
Right.
You understand? That was Brandon's car.
Right.
Yeah, with a Jay-Z in it too.
Yeah.
You understand me? So
why you choose wide body?
why me choose wide body?
Because to be honest, wide body is not a common thing we see here locally.
Alright, why me need wide body?
Yeah.
For try to fit more meat under my car.
So it's not just for looks.
Yeah, not for looks. We need to fit more meat and separate and apart from have to give the car a wider track width. If you notice, my car look like a bullfrog.
Yeah.
So when we have a wider track width, you know, the car hang a lot better because the car more spread. You understand me? So people do it for style, we do it because we need to do it.
What size, how broad your tire be? Like T75?
No. Because
255?
no, here what happen now. Because me go wind them off, me just put some 245s on it.
Oh, cause you know you're gonna just blow them.
I just blow
them.
So when we blow them off, I just run 235, 245. I'm not going no bigger than that. Because at the end of the day, I not look for traction. You understand what I say? All you need traction to slide, because if you don't have the traction, you can't control the car. So, enough for the time a man might feel like say, yo, you don't need no traction or whatever, but you need it because I hit the car bite. You understand what I say? Enough for the time you hear people talk about say, yo, the car not stop or the car not, you can't direct the car because the car don't have enough, you don't have enough meat on the ground.
Right.
You understand me? A man have on a 285, he have a lot more tire patch on the ground than me with a 235. You understand what I say? But he want more power to move it too. And a lot of the cars here just don't have the power to move it.
Yeah.
And that's the truth.
How long you been drifting?
Yep. Brother, I don't know if to tell you say, because I don't consider myself a drifter like a drifter. You understand me?
You wouldn't consider yourself a drifter?
No,
Why?
I don't consider myself a drifter.
Well, you have the skills, so
Yeah, man.
what do you mean?
Me have something else. You understand what I say? Me not one of them man the way I go say, oh, I'm a drifter. No. If I feel like I want with that thing, I go with that thing. You understand what I say? You're not going to go on one car show and go see a car like this. It have to be like, we just feel like I want to pull up. A man can't call me, say, give me some money to go here or give me some money to go there. You understand what I say? I can't charge a money.
Oh, so alright, so explain the difference, but kind of understand what you're saying now. So what or who would be considered as a drifter?
Well, some would have seen, you have two different kind of drifter. You know. You have drifter who collect money and drifter who try to make money and them not getting the money. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
And it is unfair see anybody spend money in them car and them not collect back the money with them car. So you see, before I go slide my car, pay a man for free, brother. Murder slide it for myself, my family and my friends for free.
Alright, you touch upon a topic where I kind of want to dive a bit deeper into, right? Here in Jamaica, the drag racing aspect is very large.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? And the drifting aspect as well, I would say it's big, but maybe not on the scale of drag racing.
Yeah. Which is right.
If you compare the two.
Yeah.
However, Mandeville seems to be the drift capital of Jamaica. That's how we consider.
People may differ.
Well, persons may differ.
Yeah.
You know,
but I would say so, personally.
You would say so?
Yeah.
All right.
That's something when my band come see from me know myself. People that's like, yeah.
Exactly.
You understand what I mean? Like, how will you see as rain fall?
Exactly.
What
do you think bring about that tradition though in Mandeville, where you see so much drifters, you know, get birthed from there. Yeah.
Lot of it a tradition. And what you see, alright. As a youth growing up, right? You see so much big drifter or so much manual slide car. You want to be the person, you want to be like that. So you tell youths aspire to do it. You understand what I'm saying? You go on car show and you see the kind of reaction where the crowd, the people get the love what people give you. You understand? You're in this car and you still the love what we get. You understand what I'm saying? I think that is what attracts young people. But yet still they come to our next point now. Where some people them get attracted for the wrong reason. Quote unquote hype. You understand what I'm saying? So I say it really work. You understand what I'm saying? But that just where I go.
Alright. In the drifting world, I always hear a name like Nick Taz, Z-Boss, Drift Kid, Nigel Wilmot, Maurice Whittingham, CJ.
True.
And there's a whole slew of other drifters. Counter hype.
Yeah.
You know.
Good driver them.
Are there any drivers you might see in the drifting thing where you feel like you would want to, I don't know if you maybe say challenger, or maybe you don't want to drift with, or
alright.
You know, maybe.
You understand exactly what you ask. You ask a question and a tick so around the question. What am I going to answer you straight? Then, I'm going to answer you very, very, very straight.
Mm-hmm.
You see back in the days, I would have see some people and I would have say them great. But you see, since we put together a car, you realize say, no fighter a car. And they might not want to admit it, but no fighter the car.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It was a case where back in the days, the little older car them what they use for drift, the average person couldn't get them hands on it. It was kept in a naked circle.
Oh, really?
Just like the old Toyota rear-wheel drive them. All of them pass around from people to them one another. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're not a part of the group or you're not a this or that, you can't get one. And if you don't know one good man if you go look for one, see or go buy it, you can't get it. So therefore, you wasn't able to enter the game.
Okay.
So you understand me? So I go give you the full grassroots side. You understand what I'm saying? I not take away from none of the driver them. Them are driver. You understand what I'm saying? But now, to me, what them a do or what them been did I do, yeah, them good, but when you really look for it now, everything look impressive when you're not none. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you sit down on the sideline and you say, oh, I think I could have do that, you know. Well, you never care. You understand what I'm saying? You see, you don't sit down and say, I think I could have do that. Either come like one time and I say, yo, that look at you there, a drifter and him a 5, and him a 10, and him a whatever. You understand what I say? You could have been the little youth there, no? But watch this. Drifting and motorsports, unlike football and cricket, brother. You understand what I say? Where all you need is a bat and a ball and your 2 foot in your hand and a story work. You need machine. You understand? How much young person or how much little you can get their hands on a machine?
Not a lot.
You understand what I say? So when it come down to certain kind of things, my thoughts might be flawed. But as some me look on it, as me say, me no take away from none of them. The whole of them are good driver. You understand what I say? But a different era now. When time you know nothing for try a king, everything look good. Everybody look well skilled. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
The more people enter the game, the more
sensitive it would become. So because no, I fully understand what you're saying. Because they have the tools for do what they need for do, and like a lot of person have them caliber machine there. Them are gonna always dominate.
Yeah, I say work. But now the scope of life change.
Now that things become more accessible.
Things become more accessible. I'm going to talk raw talk. Now that it becomes that some little man can get their hands on some machine, because now the car is no longer a barrier. You understand? You can't get a car. You have so many BMW platforms now where a man can go buy a BMW to a Jay-Z night.
So getting the car is the first point of entry.
Exactly. You need a car. You can't walk.
But you need a good car.
You need a good car.
You saying that, right? When I go to drift shows and like slippery when where we typically say like Scott's
yeah
keep, right? I notice that you typically tend to say like Corolla DX and mostly like them old school rear-wheel drive car there. But tend to say. However, I realize it's almost as if there's a shift where I'm seeing that they're moving away from those platform more to like now 350Zs and
So you want to know why?
modern BMWs and Altezzas and like I notice them move away from those kind of car. Even Cutter me say move away from his rear-wheel drive style. It him still drift it every now and then, but me see him build a 2J's Altezza the other day. Why is it now that drifters are moving away from those platforms?
You have several different reasons, you know. The main reason, the older car them, the body them no good no more. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
And separate and apart from that, the older car them are it can and now go be as competitive as the newer chassis them.
You think so?
Them cannot. Everybody have a wish for differ. You understand? Because you have a die-hearted Starlet man, a die-hearted A86 man, a die-hearted Peanut man. You understand what I say? You have people who are die-hearted fans who I say, yo, no man, the chassis are the best. Then my thing is, if the chassis are so good, why them not use them in a Formula G's?
Yeah, but typically notice Formula Drift are mostly like S chassis.
Exactly. You understand what I say?
The S13, them, the S14, the S15.
Because they are the better platforms. You understand what I say? Separate and apart from the old car, them can't get no more. Where you get angled it for an old car, you have to go cut and well up the thing them. And them thing them are safe. So a lot of people are going to move to a newer chassis where you can buy an angle kit for the car. It's easier to set up a newer chassis. More expensive. Well, we can't even say more expensive because the old car parts them dear too. You understand what I say? So that's just it. So the number one thing is the cars them are get too old. The number two thing is I don't think the cars are as competitive anymore because like you have to go set up a A86 or a Starlet a certain kind of way to compete with a stock 350Z when nothing to do to it. Really? Of course. Let me say a 350Z and make like what 280 to the wheels. But you are going to do one on 8 or Starlet if you get to make them the kind of power there.
Compete.
You understand say yo the power to weight and it lighter and if you only have 200 horsepower, yes. But
if you start modify the 350Z,
you see where I come from. You see exactly what I try to say to you. But it just makes sense to move on to better platforms, better starting platforms. Because guess what? Use Ungle, to me personally, use Ungle as good as the amount of seat time where you get. Remember, you know, if you should have checked anything at all, you know, I don't remember how many thousand hours it takes to master any skill or any craft. So the more time you get in the car, the more you master it. You understand what I say? If you have one car, seat time is more than important.
Seat time eventually help you for own a skill.
Exactly. Because if you have a car where you can't get a driver fight, where you are going to learn say? But the man now we have a stock car, we not give no problem. He have one stock 370Z, one stock 350Z, we don't make enough power. Or probably him have a Mustang, we don't make enough power and everything. All him do is one angle kit money. He not worry about the motor, he not worry about nothing. Just a drive, him a honing skill.
Alright, here more if you do. When you're looking at the camera and tell the youths at Jamaica who watch this and want to know how to get into drifting, tell them what chassis them can start with and how them can get themselves involved into drifting.
It's a sticky question that you just asked me.
Yeah.
Well, very sticky question. See, first and foremost, you have to have the finances to do it. Or you have to have somebody with some kind of financial backing to do it because you're not going to get a car for free. Well, you might look and get a car for free. You understand what I say? Which is not very highly unlikely.
Yeah.
You understand me? So first thing for get into drifting or get into any motorsports, you need a car. You understand? And you need to choose a suitable car where you can manage. So if you can manage it, go one BRZ or one 350Z or whatever. You have to choose whatever in your platform, whatever you think you can manage. If you don't have the finances, don't put your budget where you can't reach it because you ultimately now getting a seat time in the car. Because if you buy a car where you can't afford to run the car, it don't make no sense either. Because you're driving and something pop off it, there's no way you're gonna be able to fix it. Then it down, then you say, boy, you know, that's how it works. So you have to kind of structure the thing and pick a car where you know, say, listen. When me say, alright, I can make it more practical. Pick a car with parts readily available. That first thing. Pick a car where the parts are affordable. You understand what I say? Pick a car where you're familiar with, or you know persons that are familiar with the chassis. You understand? So you can call a man and you just get it, you can call a man and say, yo, you know, so you're not axle around your yard. You understand? Come back to the parts again. So you have to pick a car where you can work with. No, pick a car where you can work with.
Alright, what do you think are the most sought after vehicle where somebody can purchase and parts are easily available and not necessarily too expensive and they can have fun?
That's a very hard question. Very hard question. It depends.
Do you think maybe that's why a man might readily go take up a solid dinner or some of the case? Maybe because he can't afford things seat or...
Well, you have to understand, you know, it come back down to yin and yang. You take up a starlet, yes. You understand what I say? Where parts them the feet. You understand what I say? You lick one back fender. You have to go think, so when you lick it one time, it's dead. You need to find a next chassis. Where you go find a chassis from? Oh yeah, I have a starlet. I have a 1983 Toyota starlet. When me basically give me uncle, me give uncle that car. You understand what I say? Like, me couldn't go say me want it. Me couldn't go say me that do this to it. Or turn it into something like this. It can't, number one, it can't as comfortable.
Yeah.
Number two, it does look like it's like a potty pan. Like, then there's something where you just, you know? Yeah. You can't, like, I understand. If you have it and it work, you make it work. You understand what I say? Because you know, say, you have to use what you have at your disposal. Or, like, I'm not going to knock that. You understand what I say? You have to use what you have at your disposal. But, like, you have to basically say, like, see a modern chassis where that's so affordable and a person can get into it. One of the most affordable chassis, this Aga sound weird, BMW.
Really?
Yeah.
BMWs are one of the most affordable.
What do you mean?
Also, which BMW?
How much are you 36?
About a mil?
Which mil? How much you can get an E36 for? You have $1 million? You talk about an M3 E36?
How much you can get an E36 for?
Brother, you can get an E36 for all 7 bills, 6 bills, depending. Remember, say E36 come in so many different engine variants. You can buy like a 4-cylinder one. You know, so much of them cheap. I'm not saying cheap, but you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so to me, BMW.
Compared to the...
Alright, if you are going to think where you want to go in one of them trucks here, you have to spend more money. If you want to go in a, like, you just talk about it, a 350Z, you have to spend more money. If you want to go in an R8, you have to spend more money. You understand what I'm saying? If you want to go in a, the S15, bad boy sitting, you have to spend more money.
So you have levels.
You got levels to this thing, man. You understand what I'm saying? And while you have to just stay in your level, I just say work.
Alright. May I ask you a few more questions and then we'll kind of wrap it up.
Alright. Fair enough.
Lion.
Yeah.
In Jamaica, what do you think needs to be changed or adjusted to improve the drifting aspect or the drifting scene in Jamaica? What do you think promoters maybe can work on, racers maybe can work on, drivers?
Change, alright. Yeah, so what can be changed or what can be done?
To improve the sport.
Alright. First and foremost, you have to know it. Promoters and racers have to know what they're really doing. You understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you have drifting in different places. You understand what I'm saying? Everywhere, them drifting have little different kind of rules. Just like how you have car park drifting, you have Formula D, you have the next one of them have some other foreign country, D1, D2, everything have different things. So therefore, if Jamaica are going to go towards drifting, they need to know which standard they have to work with, first and foremost. You can't just work with every standard. Every meet is a different standard. You understand what I say?
So any meet is like a different standard?
Well, that's what I look funny because I can't understand it. Me can't understand the actual flow.
judging system of
The judging system, the timing. Me don't understand the thing because I go Formula G for all the time. Me know what them look for. Me know them have devices in the car where help the judges to judge certain things.
Alright.
Jamaica not reach this so yet. You understand what I say? So for you, me understand say we fi push to get to a standard, you know. But if you push to get to the standard, you need to have the money to facilitate it. We don't have the money to facilitate it.
So you think them need like a track or something?
Anywhere can be a track, man. You understand what I mean?
Anywhere can become a track.
Anywhere can become a track.
So what you think them need?
You watch this now. You build a track and nobody now go there. No supporter now go there. How the track will run? How whoever will invest that money in the track will get by the money? No make no sense.
So in other words, more attention need to be paid to the sport.
Basically. You understand what I'm saying? And if you are going to grow a thing to a level, it's always been said. If you go ahead and you know have the people them to come watch the meet them, you know have the driver them, alright. If you're a driver for just get to a meet like a regular driver. You understand what I say? That is why I'm not really soak around them thing there. You understand what I say? I go just be too funny if I feel like I want to go. If a man get prepared, I could say this car.
Yeah, like what a budget.
Like yeah, a budget, like just for run this.
Yeah, just for go, yeah, a meter come up and you want to run the.
Yeah, me come and I say, alright, I go. First and foremost, I have to think that I need 2 sets of tires. See? 2 sets of tires, you know. We are talking about a cheap tire them. So we are say 26,000 for 2. So 26 and 26 hours. Help me come because I'm not really good at maths.
50, what?
52,000?
52, yeah.
52,000. That's just in a tire. See?
Eh?
That's just in a tire. 2 sets of tire that. You understand what I say? Alright. After you do that now, you know, like we start with them meet with like a big thing or somebody want to keep with the big slide and rear. That's what I talk about. It's the running cost of a car like that. Boom now. You have to change your aisle. This car use 8. You use 9 quad, 10 quad, basically. So between your aisle change now next 20 grand or 25 grand. Then? Alright, so you're gone 80,000? Watch this, you're gone 80 grand, you know. And this is not saying you're going to pay somebody if you check the car or do nothing to the car. You do everything by yourself, you know. You understand what I say? You know, consider say, yo, me go garden because me go need food, me go need something for drink. You understand what I say? So easily. Remember say normally when you go garden meet, what you go do? You call your tune and check on your tune. You want to go back a dyno. Just like when you do drag racing. You want to make sure everything right. Tune have to get tear. Dyno time have to get tear. So when you check the levels now, some man just before them car reach at the meet, brother, they must spend 200k. And if you know say you have to spend 200k with pop. Like what up? That's something there with you now. If you know we need to make nothing, I don't like say you say, alright, every driver will come, I'll go get 150,000. No. You have nothing to get. So you're putting out everything in recipient of nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And that is why me personally not soak with it like that. Yeah, that's why me personally don't really deal with it like that.
That's crazy.
And if you ask, and not just me alone look on it this way. A lot of other drivers look on it. That's why you hear a man look on you and tell you say, him now moving car unless him get money. You understand what I say? And that is why me tell you say he's not a drifter because nobody can pay me to move my car.
Alright, you mentioned that. I saw the other day, Scott, again, put on a show, I think it's at Jam West. And I think it's the first I've ever seen.
First high speed drifting.
Yeah, it's the first I've ever seen a high speed drift show. And it's the first I've ever seen a payout of that magnitude. I think he gave away something like first place. Can correct me if I'm wrong somewhere in the comment section. I think he gave away like $500,000 first place. Second place must be something like.
I don't know what the payout was, you know. I don't know what the payout was. You understand? But watch this. $500,000 first place.
I think second place must be something like $250,000.
Right. No, say no. Me not say no. Me not say no.
But at the first, that was like a one-off thing.
No, it's like a one-off thing, but check the levels now. How much people got the show? How much man prepared and car spend $200,000 for body?
Yeah. And that is another thing too.
That is another thing. The racers need help, brother. The drifters need help. You understand what I say?
Why no more I tell them? Tell them.
Yo, the drifters need help. You understand me? So, the drifters need help. You understand? And that's just the truth. You understand what I say? Like, them need sponsors. Them need people to come on board. But you have to look on it too. When them you know, big enough for a man about said he might give you a big sponsorship. You know, make a lot of sense financially for even a lot of companies. You understand what I say? Me now got the alright. Me wouldn't say me sponsor nobody. You understand what I say? But me will see people, drivers on me rate. You understand what I say? Me will go to boom and say, yo, you want 2 tires? Or me even say, yo, here, me make you get 2 tires. And guess what? Then them things then repeat back. You understand what I say? Because my way personally that of helping the sport, of helping my so-called favorite driver, or who me think as whatever, because me know what it costs to run a car. You understand what I say?
Yes,
yes, so even when a man get a big key out, one man like brother, everybody spend on their car. You understand what I say? Everybody. Me know say listen, in every sport there's a winner and there's a loser, you know. Me know, you know. You understand what I say?
Right.
But you as a man have to know how much you're willing to pay to be the loser.
Alright, so me I go propose this as an outsider looking in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? For all of the drifters them out there, based on what Tio is saying, right?
My words might be wind or paper, you know.
You understand? So, but your words hold some weight.
Yeah,
hold some
might be wind or paper, but as me say, that is my personal view. You understand me?
Alright, so here a meeting. And maybe you can answer this in return to, but we just pose this as a direct question to the general public as it relates to the drifting in the automotive industry here in Jamaica. Considering that things are so expensive per se, how about farming teams? Right? How about maybe the community coming together, like a group of 4 or a group of 5, come together and farm a team, build a car. So the expense maybe won't be so great on an individual who, you know, maybe can't afford it. So I say, how about to come together and farm some teams and see where it goes from there? Come together. Wait, no, wait to go that.
Come together and form some teams.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be a star, brother. So what you are saying now make whole heap of sense.
So come back down to individuality.
Of course, alright. The thing is, you know, you need
everybody
want to be a star. You need a team, but you have to understand, say, in a team, somebody have to dedicate, say, yo, other man the way I put a front.
So you said, you don't think them have the
no
cohesiveness as a group to come together? Even
alright, watch this. See?
So the game selfish.
Exactly. And watch this now. Me I go show you. Yeah. If alright. Me I go show you how the team thing where I say sound good. You understand what I say? There is so many different drift car. And probably the man them a friend and the man them talk. You ever see? Everybody drive everybody car yet?
No.
So the teams farm already, brother. You understand what I say? The teams farm already. Like if you allow a man to drive your car, basically you trust him enough. So you and him can be a team. You understand what I say? But like all them me I know where me don't live there, nothing at all. So it's just different. Like I just say work. As me saying, it's a good suggestion, you know. Even come back to even the whole thing. Alright, seeing where I say sound good. Because when that team, the whole thing would have basically be split. Seeing? You watch Formula Drift, right?
Yeah.
You see, man lick up in a man car, man bad drive man. A man jump out and fight. No. Yeah. Alright. I ask you a question.
Yeah, well, my feel.
Yeah, you see the fight. Alright, me ask you a question. Me ask you a question now. See? Them car, they what kind of car? The same thing we are talking about, a big S there.
Yeah, it's true.
Sponsored car?
Yes, big sponsor.
So if a big sponsor car and a driver come out to one war, what do you think they will come out and do?
Yeah,
when I'm me a sponsor it and my blood, sweat and tears, what do you think they go and do?
Yeah.
So it's you me come out for.
To be honest, I agree with what I say, you know, because I understand drifting is a very expensive sport, yeah. And if I compare, you know, the international standard would always see with in the US with man like Van Get Jr. them and James Dean, I just say Matt Field, Oya Bakshi, all of them man they who come, you know,
and
Dean Carney with the bike, them and most of them are like sponsored drivers.
And them still behave bad.
So I understand. So it come back down to some of the stuff them may I say, and some of the stuff them way I say. The man them need sponsorship. How difficult is it to get sponsorship here locally? Is it hard to get sponsorship for the sport?
Well, I don't know because I don't seek sponsorship. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
And I can tell you, say, a lot of people or a lot of man, them pride that. We pride that. You understand what I say? Your pride to say, yo, a guy can't tell me this or that because I feel my money and for my hard work in it. You understand what I say? To me, when you have a sponsor, the sponsor technically won't what I care. You understand what I say? If you like listen now, me have your thoughts all about. Me could not want sponsor care do that. It go paint the company in a bad way. It go this, it go that. So, a whole heap of technicalities there to it. You want to can come and just do whatever you please. You don't owe nobody nothing. You know if you say, boy, I can't do this because I don't want the sponsor say Ray or Tete.
Right.
So sponsorship is good. Yes. But to some people, it don't make sense. Like people like alright. Me personally would have said, even in a Manchester or Mandeville, I don't know no car was sponsored. I don't know no car was sponsored.
So you have something to say, all these cars I will see.
In fact by us. Alright. You notice when you look for all of the cars when you sit down there slide. Who I drifted them down, you know? Remind me of two of the drifted them. They are Mandeville.
Mandeville now?
Yeah, prominent where I drifted them.
Z-Boss.
Z-Boss a sentiment. You understand?
Oh, Mandeville.
But me not see no sponsorship.
Mandeville you have man like wait name the Mandeville Firebanks and
Alright.
And
Alright. See, even them Monday. See? Me not see no sponsorship on them
Eddie Ranks.
The sponsorship on them car is them. You understand?
So the sponsorship for them own company.
Yeah, you are your sponsor. You understand what I say? If the man them have sponsor, me don't know. But when me look on the car, me not see no tire warehouse. Me not see no nothing.
Me see man like Kish you have the Altezza there.
You see sponsorship on Kish car?
Kish now no sponsor. No?
Nobody know no sponsor, brother. We do it out of our own pocket. You understand what I say? Sponsor more corporate business. You're going to say, no. So that is why you just say man behave one way. Because a man say, yo, me not have to go this car and a sponsor on my car.
Yeah.
You understand what I say?
Yeah.
Not saying that sponsorship car this or that. No, me don't like a spot. I would like a sponsor. You understand? But in terms of the sponsorship, we probably can. The production again. Which production is this again?
The creative production.
Create.
Just create.
Yes. Mr. Just Create. I would like to get a sponsorship, sir. You understand me?
Yes. Yeah, tell Just Create. Me try to tell him.
Yeah, me I tell him, Mr. Just Create, I'd like to get a sponsorship. You understand me? I say, but we have to talk about the terms of the sponsorship. Because it's the term of the sponsorship meaning no road drifting, no this, no that, and you're going to take the keys from me. We're not going to work with that. You understand me? So if that's what we're going to do, I wouldn't need the sponsorship, but I trust you enough to do the right thing, sir. Okay? So I'm just putting that out there, because we have a very good production, so it just came to mind that I should ask for sponsorship. So I just went ahead and so I guess we can talk off the air. Yeah, we can talk off the air. Stop. Anyway, back to the point of the case.
And I would go cut on that same topic. We just want to take the time out to take a massive shout out to big up Just Create Production Jamaica. We want to big them up for this beautiful settings
Production.
That they create.
Yeah, one.
Really have to go them take the bar and that.
Yeah.
This was the scale before, and right now, obviously.
Yeah.
So we definitely want to take the time out for big him up, him and him team for really take the time out, for create a level of create this level of production
real
on this channel. Just create.
Mr. D,
big up yourself.
You know it go. But we still need the sponsorship.
Big up on yourself.
We still need the sponsorship. You understand? Mr. Make you know it's me look directly upon you like and the sponsorship we need.
Right.
Yeah.
So on that note, I guess we can definitely maybe go have a part 2.
Yeah,
You know, we think we'll probably have to have a part 2 and maybe bring in
some other
drifters to kind of hear for them personally.
Yeah, make them see. Yeah, because alright, let me just put it out there. I do not speak for anybody else apart from me, Tio, or a lot of people know me as Lionheart. I talk for me. I don't talk on the behalf of anybody else. So whatever I said or whatever has been said, me don't want anybody to say Tio I talk to people. I talk to myself. Just I put it out there. You understand me?
Right.
Cool.
Right. So, and for kind of add the icing on the cake, and my ultimate goal with programs like this is to really try to unify the entire automotive industry.
Which is right. Which is right.
Jamaica have a lot of automotive industry. We have rally, we have drift, we have drag, we have circuit, you know, and we have even off-roading as well. And my ultimate goal is to really try to unify all genre of the automotive industry. In fact, I would love to see all of them in one location. Maybe at an event. Maybe Brian, who hosts Battle Built, or Kenty, maybe they can do something, come together and have everybody one place for a unified cause. And I guess this will also help to spread awareness to the general population. You know, because I think, you know, persons maybe are just uninformed about what is happening in some genre at the auto, in some genres of the automotive industry.
Honestly, I think the struggle is the same for every genre, you know. You understand what I say? Need money. That's the struggle. And money make things happen. And money comes from sponsors.
Yeah.
You understand me? Even if I hear yourself for your sponsor. You know? So now, that's why I go.
The Lionheart.
Yeah.
Any big up. Who you want for big up tonight? And, you know, at the same time, me want for just say a word. I know you said it happened 15 years ago, but you know, me send condolences to your father.
Respect one.
I know you're proud of to see how far you reach.
And would I love to see him drive this? I don't drive it. I tell her. I'm not near trying to tell you right now. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about it.
So who you want for big up?
Brother, I want to big up a lot of people. I hope I don't forget nobody. But if I forget anybody, I don't know where it go.
Yes.
First and foremost, I want to big up the man up above.
Yeah.
Father God.
That's right.
That's what I say. Secondly, I want to big up lifestyle.
Yo, long overdue.
And him shouldn't get a big up here. Please. But I can make you know, say, youth, you're large. Believe it. You know? I want to big up my girlfriend, Alicia. Boy, the happy story has never been told.
Good man you have.
She name it red pepper. You see me? As me say, a lot of things. More to big up my mother, it's Nadine Pierce. That woman they back at me PP clock. You see all I be there, I say, and me and she that. Right, shoe. Sideway all about. Because my daddy used to drive so he did. So he know a thing. As that and I say, more big up money wire the car. More big up walk. You see me? Hard to get to more while. But you have to just make sure so you're persistent when you try to get to him. You understand what I say?
Yes.
So give him a big up on the wire work.
Yes.
More and go so bam. And big up my virgin drop top.
Yes.
You see me? Enough inspiration he did.
Bima.
With the bad bima. With the bad bima, enough inspiration he give me. No part time me I say, yo, I not buy this car no money 2 years. And he must say, yo, put it on the car. One time I think about the turbo the car, the man say no think. Do it. You understand me? So I have to give me big up. I have a next virgin name, Cameron. You understand me? I say, Camo. You know I go. Enough reason me a reason. I'm have Altezza too. I'm going to a drifting game. I start 20 pound boost. You understand me? I say, who else may I go big up? Yo, I said there's so many. More big up the whole Toyota rear wheel drive squad. All over reason to me not bother talk too much in there. Because me a try. Just bring out the machine one way. You understand me? I say, yo, more and big up everybody when they see the car, they pick up their phone and give the pepper some love. Yeah. You see me? Yeah. Want everybody to take out their phone? Yeah. You understand? Me appreciate it. I get all of the video them.
Yes.
You see me? More and big up everybody will go to Bama and give me a part. You understand? I'm a time for every youth I want big up. I mean, I left him out.
Yes.
Every youth name Bliss from Monday.
Yes.
When I put the car together, where there? Me need a piece of parts, brother. And me have a video. At 3 o'clock in the morning, the doctor come give me. You understand what I say? You have to big up, you have to remember people who do good for you and do things for you. You see me I say?
Beast, big up yourself.
Yeah, more go say, but I can't lift out the man who tune the car. Big up Mad Mike. I can't lift out the man who build the motor. Mad Mike. We have to put Instagram in this.
Yes.
A bad boys.
We add it down so.
You understand what I say? Boys more big up bad Indian. A bad Indian, let me get the first V8 motor for putting in this. You understand what I say? A bad Indian, let me see the first V8 in a Supra. We have to big up them man. You understand what I say? You man a V8 bad in this man. You understand what I say? And I never LS. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, man. So, it's right now. Is anybody when I say again, more of a big up a brother from down west. I say him help me do my cooling system. I say I can't remember my man name. The man have a peanut with the V8, and the man have 11 with the V8. He knows that him there talking, you know. Yeah. That me I tell you. You understand me? I say, more, I say, yo, the motor Pico more and big up, you know. I tell you something. I want man me off to big up, you know. Because he might give me the sponsorship. So me I rub it in.
Yeah. Mr. Just Create.
Mr. Just
Call in here.
Mr. Just Create. Mr. D. Big up yourself.
Yeah.
Make sure me get sponsors. You understand what I say? Here what? You see if me left out nobody or me miss. Hey. Me have to big up. I have a brother who never look a brother on your van. You see me call him now to pull the wheel. Van pull that right now.
Yeah.
When me come them just like the key. You understand what I say? And me have to big up my uncle.
Yeah.
Them man they come like a father to me. I know say him big up the way down so but I make sure say in there. When left out you see real Lions. That the man they come like Barry Lions to me. Yeah. You understand what I say? No, so I kind of tear up in a but Uncle here. You know I go. Big up. Yo, everybody else. If me even forget to know, me no forget to know. You understand what I say? But I want to big up Alicia again. You have to have a strong woman inside of you when you do the mess.
Yeah, right.
Hear what? All the family, all of my friends, them, everybody will see me and say, car bad. Everybody will see me and say, yo, come like a need for speed on the ground. Big off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See the man back at the camera, I don't know your name still, but that is. I tell you, you know, enough respect and them want a shot with it, but you know what thing go.
Yeah.
Bad boy, we go to my eat food. And I tell you, yo, just speak up everybody. You see me I say?
Yeah.
I just Mr. D. We are a big up special scale.
Yeah.
But respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Nice. Well, as them say, on that same note, grateful hearts are never short of words. And in similar fashion, I would like to take the time out to big up Just Create Productions. Let me tell you this, man. You see, for any production you don't want to do, whether it be music video, whether it be to create a commercial, whether it be to film out of space, it doesn't matter. Them are the man. You understand what I say? They are the right persons. For these beautiful settings here tonight, they are the ones who are responsible. 3 person behind the camera, the man in the middle who is responsible for Just Create, Mr. D. Big up yourself. Mr. Cameraman with the on-stage shirt, big up yourself. And the next cameraman who go eat the box food earlier, big up yourself as well. You know, we just have to say a wonderful big up and many respect for this top-notch production tonight. This is something where we raise the bar. They can definitely say.
Don't you big up them?
And Mr. Bebo, big up yourself as well.
You done you big up?
You can say that big up.
Oh, you not big me up. Oh, man.
Come on, close out here.
You need to make sure. This is with yard and a big up a minute. You hear me? You understand?
But I am not too. And we are close you. I tell you this. Lion, trying to live from my heart. Great man. See it there.
See.
A whole heap of respect, man.
Yeah, man.
Over you.
Yeah.
And we just make sure say it did happen.
Yep.
You understand?
Yeah, man. That be one. Yeah.
You wouldn't pass. You didn't tap it, boy.
Alright, we'll buy.
Whole heap of respect. Hey, I'm going to tell you this, man. We have to have a second bar today.
Oh, gosh, man. When you got 1,000.
Alright. Everybody, big up on the stage.
Yeah, man. Big up everybody.
We out.
Yo, pull it.